Welcome to Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. In today's session, we will discuss about few of the reports that are available in Brainweaver's E-Trade Retail Management System. As we know, all the reports are grouped under the reports menu. By clicking this report menu, we can see a drop-down list of various reports grouped under this report menu. If you want to see the address book of all the suppliers we have registered in our system, by clicking this supplier list, system will display the address and contact information of all the suppliers. If you want to search a specific supplier or suppliers from this address book, you can make use of this search button and get data button. If the number of suppliers in this address book is too much, in order to access a specific supplier in fast mode, by clicking this smart search button and entering the alphabet keyword of a specific supplier. For example, I want to filter all the suppliers. The supplier name start with W. By pressing the alphabet W in the keyboard, system will filter all the suppliers which start from the letter W. Similarly, if I press the alphabet S, system will filter all the suppliers whose names start with the alphabet S. In this similar way, you can filter or search a specific supplier in fast mode by selecting this smart search button. Similar like supplier's address book, by clicking this customer list, we can see the address book of all the customers. By clicking this search button, if I want to filter all the customers with the name as Anil, by entering this search criteria, Anil, and by pressing this get data, we can execute this search criteria. Here we can see there are two customers whose name include the word Anil. Such customer details system filtered automatically with the help of this search and get data feature. So instead of maintaining a physical address book in a diary or register, we can make the address book in Brainweaver's retail management system digitally, and this address book can be used anytime, and any user can retrieve the address information as and when required. The another report is list of accounts or chart of accounts. If you want to see what are the ledger accounts we have maintained at the moment, all such information can be displayed by clicking this list of accounts button from the reports menu. All the ledger accounts with the group name, for example, the ledger account is wages paid, and this wages paid we have created under the group direct expense. On the right side, if there is any opening balance or the transaction balance as well as the balance as of now, all such information we can see in this list of accounts report. Also, by placing the cursor on a specific ledger account, by pressing the enter key, system will display the transaction details of the ledger we have selected. Here, wages paid, the total debit amount is 3,200, and by pressing the enter key, Brainweaver will display a list of transaction breakup. It means this 3,200 is constituted by 3 transactions on 16th February. Wages paid to Anil 1,000 rupees. On 23rd September, wage paid to Sumi 1,950, and 9th December, wages paid to the sweeper 250. So the transaction details will be also displayed by pressing the enter key on a specific ledger account. This feature is very useful for a quick reference of transaction details against each ledger. In order to search a specific ledger, we can make use of this smart button. If I want to filter all the ledger accounts belongs to the group customer, by typing the customer, system will display or filter how many ledger accounts we have created under the group name customer will be displayed in the screen. Similarly, if I want to filter all the ledger accounts which belongs to the group supplier, by typing the keyword supplier, system will filter all the ledger accounts we have created under the group supplier. By pressing this export button, you can export the chart of accounts into an Excel format. And by clicking this master detail button, system will display the summary of all the purchases and sales taken place during a specific period of time. By default, system will display all the history of or transaction details of purchases and sales relating to the current month. By placing the cursor on a specific sales or purchase, On the right side, system will display the line item details and bill breakups. For example, here in the bill number 118, if I put the cursor on bill number 118, on the right side we can see under this purchase bill 118, the total net amount of this bill is 6,000, and by paying this 6,000, what all are the items we have purchased will be displayed in the right side. In this example, bill number 118, the total amount or bill amount is 6,000, and that we have purchased from supplier XYZ. And the items what we have purchased is Nerolac paint 1 liter in red color and Nerolac paint 1 liter in yellow color, and the total bill amount is 6,000. So bill wise information as well as line item details will be displayed in this purchase and sale master detail report. This feature is very useful for bill wise auditing purpose, and instead of pulling out the physical bill file, you can audit and reconcile the purchase and sales history very immediately by using this purchase and sale master detail report. By default, system will display the transaction details relating to the current month. If you want to retrieve the purchase and sale details of all the transaction, by clicking this all data button, system will display or retrieve the purchase information of all the purchases we have made from beginning to as of now. By placing a specific purchase bill, system will display what are the items we have purchased against this bill in the right side. So this feature and report is very easy and useful for auditing, reconciliation, or quick reference of purchase and sales bills. If you want to create a new ledger by sitting in this chart of accounts or list of accounts report, by clicking this create ledger button, you can create a new ledger. Similarly, if you want to modify the ledger accounts or existing ledger account, by clicking this modify button, you can modify any of the ledger we have created earlier. The another report we will discuss today is statistics, voucher statistics. By clicking this voucher statistics, system will display you the different types of voucher types that can be used in Brainweaver's retail management system, along with the voucher starting number and next voucher number. For example, the first voucher type cash payment, we have started this number, voucher number from 1, and next voucher number is 46. It means if you prepare a new voucher or journal entry with voucher type cash payment, the voucher number will be 46. It means we have already created 45 numbers of journal entries under the voucher type cash payment. Here in this purchase, the internal reference number, we start with 1 and the next purchase reference number is 119. It means as of today we have made 118 purchases. At the beginning of each financial year, if you want to set up or configure the voucher numbers as 1 by clicking this setup button, you can restart the voucher number against each voucher type according to your requirement by selecting a specific voucher type and entering the new number you wish to restart. By entering the voucher number and clicking the activate button, after that onwards, system will automatically restart the number what we have set in this setup voucher series. Similar way, we can restart the voucher numbers of any of the voucher type mentioned in this list. The another statistics is group account statistics. As we know, at the time of creating a ledger account, it is mandatory to select a specific account group name from the default group. Such default groups are cash in hand, direct expense, direct income, asset, liability, purchase return, sales return. There are 16 default group name defined in Brainweaver's E-Trade retail management system. At the time of creating a new ledger account, it is mandatory to select the new ledger account in any of these default account groups. Here, if you put the cursor on a specific group account, here for example, I am placing the cursor on indirect expense. In the right side, we can see how many ledgers we have created under the group name indirect expense. All such indirect expense ledger accounts will be displayed in this right side. And whenever you put cursor on a specific ledger account, how many transactions we have entered in this ledger, that will be displayed in the another section on the right side. So this account group statistics is very useful and quick reference to monitor and analyze group wise ledger accounts as well as the transaction history relating to a specific ledger accounts. So instead of going to different screen and selecting and displaying the ledger accounts to see the summary and transaction history, by sitting in this same screen, by selecting a specific group name, system will display all the ledger account relating with the group name you have selected. At the same time, whenever you put the cursor on a specific ledger account, system will display the transaction history or ledger accounts of each ledger you have chosen. This feature is very useful for managers to check and audit the transaction details of all the ledgers in an easy and quick method. Another report is category statistics. Similar like voucher statistics and account statistics, we can create three levels of item category in Brainweaver's e-trade retail management system as main category, subcategory, and child subcategory. So, what are the categories, subcategories, child subcategories we have created at the moment? Such informations will be displayed by clicking this category statistics. Here we can see at the moment we have created 27 categories. Whenever you put cursor on a specific category, system will display what are the subcategories we have created against a specific category. Here, for example, I am placing the cursor on the category grocery. On the right side, we can see under the main category grocery, what are the subcategories we have created. We have created a subcategory as grocery, biscuit, baby care, and edible oil. Similar way, if you put cursor on a specific subcategory, what are the child subcategories we have created under this subcategory? That informations will be displayed on the right side. I repeat, the main category I have selected is grocery. Under the grocery, we have created 4 subcategories, and the subcategory edible oil, we have created 3 child subcategories: coconut oil, sunflower oil, palm oil. And whenever you put cursor on a specific child subcategory, what are the items we have created under this child subcategory palm oil will be displayed in the bottom side. So this product category statistics is very useful to identify how many categories we have created or defined in our system, what are the categories we have defined, and how many subcategories we have defined or created under a category, as well as how many child subcategories we have defined or created against each subcategory, and what are the items belongs to each child's subcategory. All such informations can be viewed or displayed by using this report product category statistics. This report is very useful for inventory grouping in a systematic manner. So in the next session, we will discuss about the other reports that are available in Brainweaver's e-trade retail management system. So thank you for watching this video.